Hi besties, it's currently Sunday the 5th and it's the day before I go back to work and I have the Sunday scaries so bad, you guys. I really planned out my week. I'll kind of show you. I have a couple of different planners going on right now. This is like my writing journal that I'm gonna kind of like just write my thoughts. So I don't want to share like too much of what I write here. I've done one entry so far, which was just me talking about being anxious today, which is kind of what I'm talking about now. But I went ahead and taped on like a little weekly planner, and this is just gonna be for me to kind of plan out like content and when I'm gonna post things, and also just like have a place to put my ideas. I have a second planner here, and this is my bullet journal, and I've been using this for more like high level overview, I guess, but also it's just really fun to kind of like make it cute. But these are more of just like my everyday to-do list, and then the other one is just like, I guess, really high level, like more content creating and also just like my personal thoughts. I do still have my digital tracker as well, which is on Google Sheets, and that's been more of like for tracking finances than for tracking like goals and my everyday to-do list. So I think that the combination of like the written and my digital tracker thing is gonna be good. As we go into next week, I think I'm going to be doing a no buy for the next 30 days. So today's the 5th, so I'm not going to be purchasing anything that isn't like essential between now and February 5th. I've never done this before, and I honestly think it might be a little bit tricky for me at times because I love a dopamine purchase. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. So I've been trying to think of some things to like set myself up for more success, and so I've been thinking about the stuff that I spend the most money on, and one of those things is books. And please don't come for me. I know that money spent on books is like, I don't know, like I feel so conflicted about it because reading is such a great habit and it's so good for you, but at the same time, books are really expensive, and I already have a lot of books here in the house that I need to read still. Now, one of the problems is that my books are like all over the freaking house. Like I have so many different like little shelves and stuff that I put my books on because I like to see them. But I think what I'm gonna do is gather up all of the books that I haven't read, and I'm gonna put them on my dresser and make like a giant stack so that I can easily see like how many books I have left to read this year, and then I'll be less tempted to buy more of them. So I haven't even left my office yet, and I just pulled 3 books out of my closet. So we have The Water Dancer, which I've been wanting to read this book for so long and I literally forgot I even had it. The Queen's Gambit, which I kind of started to read. You see I have like a little bookmark, and I just couldn't get into it, but I loved the series, so I want to try again. And then I have The Underground Railroad, another book that I've really wanted to read. I haven't even left my office space yet, and I already have 3 books, which is crazy. Okay, so I actually only found 2 books in my hallway bookshelf. The Revenant and The Vanishing Half. I, again, completely forgot I had this book. This book I've been seeing for a long time, and I've been meaning to read it, but I just keep forgetting to. So again, let's see what else we can find. Brought all of the books into the bedroom on my new dresser, and I'm gonna try to organize them and make them look like a little bit aesthetic and cute. Okay, so this is how I have them set up on the dresser. I have this like vintage tea candle holder thing that I thought would help hold these up because some of them, like this one, got really water damaged. I don't actually remember how that happened, but yeah, I haven't even read it and I've already damaged it. But yeah, here are all the books. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books to read before I can purchase any new books in 2025. I feel like that's quite a lot. Plus I do have a couple of books on my Kindle as well that I need to read, so I feel like we are kind of set up for books for a while. I am honestly an extremely visual person, and I feel like having the things that I've already purchased that I haven't used yet, like right in front of my face where I can see it every day, is gonna help me so much, because genuinely I had no idea that I had 11 books that I had left to read. It could definitely be way worse and I could definitely have a lot more, but this just goes to show that I don't need to go buy another new book. I just needed to read the ones that I already have. But yeah, hopefully this helps. I want to go through and organize a few other things too, but I think this is all I'm gonna do for today, and I think I'm just gonna spend the rest rest of the night, maybe just like hanging out in the office. I might do a little bit more like journaling, planning, or just kind of like watch some Twitch streams and just sort of like relax for the rest of the night. Good morning, besties. It's about maybe like a week or so since I filmed my last video. It's MLK Day today, and I'm feeling like super just like anxious, super off. I know there's a lot going on in the United States, and I feel like that's kind of contributing to it just a little bit. So I'm gonna try to like kind of cope a little bit today. I also have this coming week off of work, so I'm super excited to kind of like put all of my energy and focus into enjoying the cozy community and making content and just kind of like realigning myself with the goals that I talked about at the beginning of January. I feel like this is somewhat of a 3-week check-in. I felt so motivated to like work on stuff that first week of January, and I feel like that's usually how New Year's resolutions go for me, but I don't want to think of them too much as like New Year's resolutions. I just want them to be like my intentions and things that I sort of like carry with me all the time, because that helps me to like be more committed to actually doing the thing, if that makes sense. But today I feel like the house is super messy. Like everything is kind of like disorganized all over the place, like kind of dusty. Like I really need to like dust the living room and vacuum the couch and like do stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna take some time. I need to eat breakfast and get some coffee still. But yeah, my intention for today is to fuel my body first, do a little bit of like cleaning up in the house so that I can feel like I can just like relax for the rest of the day and focus. And then I kind of want to sit down with my like journal and sort of like check in with myself a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do today. I just made it to the kitchen. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling so overstimulated and overwhelmed by the amount of like cleaning and picking up that I need to do today. I'm not looking forward to it at all, but I know I'm gonna feel better if I do it. So I need to do it. Like the kitchen is literally trashed. Like I am ashamed to even show you guys. We cooked dinner last night and we didn't clean up, and like there's just like messes everywhere of like stuff that we've gotten out and not put away, and it's just really overstimulating, and I'm not having a good time with it. Okay, here is the living room space all cleaned. It is so cozy in here. I covered my couch with a sheet because the dogs get like hair all over it. And then this is the dresser that I am gonna be selling. So I just put it like awkwardly in the middle of the space so that I would be motivated to empty it out and list it online. And then over here, also hi, we just have like a plant, and then these are our pet spiders. Well, I should say my boyfriend's pet spiders. But that's what we have in that corner. Kitchen is feeling so clean and so cozy now. I feel so much better now that I got this room cleaned up. I feel like I can actually like cook in here now. So I am super, super happy to have that task off of the list today. Okay, I got so much done. I'm honestly really tired, but I feel a little bit better. I feel like getting things cleaned up actually made me feel a lot less anxious, so I'm kind of grateful for that. I am getting ready to start our co-working stream next, and I'm kind of excited because this will give me like a little bit of a break from cleaning, but also kind of help hold me accountable so that I can get some things done. If you're not familiar with co-working, it's kind of like a body doubling experience where you can like enter your to-do list and we can kind of like tackle things as a community. I personally find the body doubling to be super helpful because without that I get super distracted, and so this just gives me like a dedicated couple of hours to sit down and get some administrative things done. My besties, I just finished upstream. It is so freaking cold in the house right now. I am literally dying. I turned the heat up. I'm wearing pants and slippers and socks and a hoodie, and I'm still freaking cold. So we're gonna make some soup because I feel like that's literally the only way I'm gonna be able to get myself a little bit warmer today. We are making sopia and I am so excited. I can't wait. I have like all of the ingredients spread out. We're gonna do it together. It's gonna be a great time. But I like don't even want to cook because of how freaking cold it is. So the first thing I'm going to do is take half of the onion and a couple of tomatoes and, oh gosh, put them in my blender with a cup of water and just like blend that until it is super duper pureed. And then I'm just going to chop up all the other veggies before I start making the soup so that everything is just kind of like ready to go at every step of the process and I don't have to like burn something, right? So that's what I'm gonna do first. Okay, so it should look something like this. It is very like watery, very light colored pink, but I'm not worried about that. It's gonna taste delicious. Okay, now I have like everything prepped over here. I am going to turn it on medium heat, put a little bit of oil in the bottom of my pan, and then I have these noodles. So I'm just going to be giving these a little bit of a toast in the oil so that they don't absorb as much of the liquid once I put in that mixture that we made at the start. So these are gonna get a little bit brown before I start adding everything else to it. Pasta is starting to get like a little bit brown and toasted, and I don't want to like over toast it, so I'm gonna be adding in my tomato onion mixture now. Giving that a good stir. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So we're gonna let that come to a boil. Smells really yummy and tomatoey. So I'm gonna add the veggies that take a little bit longer to cook. So I'm gonna add the carrots and the diced potatoes. This is a really big spoon, so I'm just adding a couple of those and giving that a stir. You guys, I'm literally so excited, and I made some cheese quesadillas. This turned out so good. I literally cannot wait to eat it. Please ignore the mop in the background. I can't be bothered right now. I'm busy eating my soup. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a warm bath after this in an attempt to survive this frigid negative temperature. But this is amazing. This is your sign to go make yourself some soup. Good morning, besties. It is Tuesday the 21st. I almost said 22nd. It's Tuesday the 21st. I woke up and had a doctor's appointment this morning that was just like telehealth. And I was super anxious for it. Gave myself a massive tummy ache. If you know, you know. but it actually went super well. I've been dealing with some like weird health issues over the last like 9 months, maybe even longer than that now, where I have been feeling like super dizzy and almost passing out, and it's been such a great time. But my doctor thinks that I have POTS, which I also think that I have POTS. So she honestly was so supportive and like just listened to everything that I had to say so intently, and just it was fantastic. Like honestly, I feel very, very fortunate to have had a good experience with a physician, because as a woman that is rare, I feel. But the next step is to send me out to a specialist for more testing, so I'm a little bit nervous about that, but also just so grateful to have been taken seriously. But now I'm like a little bit discombobulated, because like I just got so worried for the appointment that now that it's over, my body is just like you know. But we're gonna persevere. I had some toast for breakfast. I am finishing my coffee right now in my favorite little Fox mug, and I have a lot to do today actually. I need to run to the post office because we are starting a pen pal group, and I wanted to open up a PO box. I also have a couple of packages to mail out to besties in the Discord. Yesterday was such a big organization day, and there were some things that I just wanted to like give away because I don't really need them anymore, and so I want to mail those out to some friends, get the PO box set up. I also need to run to Target today because I need another switch charger. I don't know what happened. I only have one and I have two switches, and that's just been like a whole pain in the butt to have to like rotate them out. So I'm gonna get a new switch charger, and I think that's it. Besties, it's actually so cold outside. It's literally zero. It's literally zero. I'm dying. My car is on, so I'm sure that this is loud for you guys, like the audio is loud, but I can't turn it off because it's too cold. I need to move. Like, I was not built to survive these conditions. Got the stuff from Target. All I got was what I needed, and I'm literally so proud of myself. I got the boxes to ship out a couple of packages. I got some tissue paper so that things don't like slide around, some tape. I got the switch charger, which I need, and the only thing I got that wasn't totally necessary but also like kind of is a foot mask, because my feet are disgustingly dry right now because of the temperatures. So I think I'm just gonna sit here in my car and package up these boxes before I go to the post office. Okay, I have all the boxes ready to go. I'm so excited. So yeah, let's go to the post office. The post office lady was really mean. I don't know why. I think she was just having a really bad day. She was really mean. Besties, welcome to the floor. It is Wednesday. I think this is gonna be my last day of vlogging, at least for this vlog. It's been a pretty productive day so far. I did film a video. Excuse you? Pizza cat, quit. I filmed a video this morning, ate some breakfast, drank a lot of coffee, got ready because we have stream in just a couple of hours. And honestly, I'm just feeling like super stiff. I feel like I need to move my body a little bit. So I set up some yoga on the floor. Pizza Cat is scratching the heck out of my yoga mat, which is extremely rude of him.